Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Celeste.
And we are Hexen Arcane. And what are we bringing them tonight?
We have the wonderful black and white 1959.
The Manster.
You heard that right. It's not a Manster. It's not a monster. It's a Manster. This is kind of a creature feature.
Yes.
Of sorts, and it was actually an American production that was filmed in Japan.
Mm-hmm. It's also known as The Split. And a little bit of trivia is nobody can agree on the actual release date of the film. It's all within a year, but some say it's March, could be July. We don't know.
This film features some interesting visuals.
Yes.
Some cool use of props.
Mm-hmm.
And a storyline of an extremely likable reporter.
You liked him?
No, I didn't like him.
Yes, I didn't think so.
I don't like
I thought we agreed on that.
But we're having a wonderful time showing it.
Yes, we are. It's one of those movies that we are bringing to you because I feel that you need to suffer through it too.
Actually, I genuinely love this movie. I have always loved it. I have a special spot in my heart for this movie. I've watched it a bunch of times. It's one of my favorites. I forced Morgan to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And she found it appealing.
It was appealing until it became real life.
I say appealing because there's monkeys.
Yep. Oh! Ha. Ha. Ha.
Speaking of which, Morgan.
What?
Morgan.
What?
What is the hairiest side of a monkey?
Its backside? I don't know. What?
The outside.
That's terrible.
I thought it was good. It took me all night to come up with that one.
You know, Celeste, one of these days you're gonna say one of these jokes to the wrong people.
And you'll be there to rescue me.
Maybe, if I'm not taping it.
Oh, Morgan.
What?
I've been working on a new potion.
Yeah?
And I'm going to put the finishing touches on it while they start this movie. But I'm really excited for us to try. Oh, okay. There's lots of stuff. There's that frog thingy and that the monkey thingy and that old pumpkins that we left out. And then there was like that toenails from Scoot, the newt. No, he's a salamander. Ooh.
He is a salamander.
Salamander. I thought it was newt. I hope that doesn't mess up the formula. But anyway, it's got salamander toenails and like a whole bunch of other stuff.
You're going to be the death of me.
Well, you don't have to. I'll just try it.
Okay.
Maybe you can just try it. We'll try it.
Fine, I will try it, but I swear, Celeste, if it does any bad side effects, again, I'm done. This is the last potion.
I feel like I have a really good track record as far as potions are concerned.
You've turned me into a rat, into a lamp. What are some of the other things you have done to me?
Most of those were with wands, to be fair.
I suppose, yeah, that's right. You can't argue with that.
Actually, you're worse with wands than I am. I'm always scared when you wave that thing around.
I know.
Speaking of which, did you see all the snow outside? I'm super excited to play in the snow. I'm going to make a snow angel and a snowman and have a snowball fight and roll down a snow hill and go sledding.
I'll go sledding. I'll go snowboarding. But I will not play in the snow. I don't like snow. I don't like snow.
Why don't you like snow?
Because it's cold and wet.
That's exactly why I like snow.
Yeah. I'd rather have a beach. I'd rather have sand and
beaches.
water.
Yeah, I like beaches.
Yes.
Sandy beaches are my favorite.
And I don't like driving in the snow.
I don't either. But flying my broom is also super unpleasant, so I will pick driving because that snow in your face is just
But what I like about the broom is I'm above the traffic because everybody forgets how to drive when it's winter.
You're right. There is no traffic on the broom.
So you just snap my goggles on and away we go. Yeah, it looks like you're going through hyperdrive, but
yeah,
you don't have to worry about the pickup truck in front of you sliding out, or 95-year-old Betty over there doing 20 miles an hour when you really could do 35.
Yeah.
And there's no black ice either. I just don't like winter.
No, she does not like winter. But we're going to put you into the start of
the Manster.
And when we come back, we are going to try this super special, exciting potion.
You're going to try this super special, exciting potion.
Did he come back?
He's down in the lab now. I locked the door. You'd better take this with you.
I thought he'd come back. He's like an animal now. He comes back to where he was fed the last time. But he never should have gotten out in the first place. He visited a house in the village last night. It's not easy to keep a thing like that from attracting too much attention. I'm afraid there's only one thing to do with Kenji now. Be quiet, Emiko. I can't let you out of there. I was careless with Kenji, and look what happened. You don't understand me anymore, do you? I'm sorry, Emiko. Kenji, get back! You've changed even more, haven't you? Back, Kenji. Back. I don't suppose you understand me now any more than she does. You were my brother. You're an experiment that didn't work out. I'm sorry, Kenji.
Yes?
Seems silly to ask if this is Dr. Robert Suzuki's place. It's the only place around here.
I'm afraid you can't see the doctor now.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I've come all the way from Tokyo and halfway up the mountainside in a taxi they saved from the Ark, and then by making like a mountain goat for the last few hundred yards. Where's the good doctor?
Are you the man for World Press?
That's right. Larry Stanford, the brilliant and highly underpaid foreign correspondent. Tell you the truth, from what my boss says, I don't think there's much of a story here, but if there is, I want to get it.
Perhaps the doctor can give you a few minutes. I'll tell if you're here. Please come in.
Mr. Stanford, I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I'd forgotten about your appointment. As a matter of fact, your chief, Mr. Matthews, more or less pushed me into it over the phone. I'm not sure my work is ready for publicity yet.
Well, from what the boss said, I gather you're working on the secrets of evolution or something like that. Sounds great, but will it sell newspapers?
I'm a theoretical scientist. Most of my work is done on paper.
Have you got anything ready for publication yet, Doc?
Not yet. I can only tell you this. Look into the sky at night, and you will see a star maybe 1 billion light years away. The light that you see started from that star, even before this world existed. That's my work, the principles of existence. But sometimes it frightens me.
Good. And maybe we got a story. One more good one before I leave Japan.
Oh, are you leaving?
Yeah, after this assignment. This globe-trotting is getting me down. Besides, I have a wife in New York that I haven't seen for a long time. Far too long.
How old are you, Mr. Stanford?
35?
Forgive me. I ask personal questions sometimes. It's the scientist in me. I'm interested in the way people develop, the glandular type and so on. May I ask a few more questions?
Well, I'm supposed to be the interviewer, but if you want to, go ahead.
You look like a strong man. Have you ever had any major illnesses?
Well, this sounds like the Army all over again. Nothing worse than chickenpox.
And in this time you've been separated from your wife, have you been, that is to say, have you had any other kind of companionship?
Well, I've been a good boy, if that's what you mean, Doc, but now maybe we are getting just a little personal.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to hear about my work, don't you? All right. Could you use a little refreshment while we're talking?
As long as it's daytime size. Scotch?
A local version of it.
I thought it tasted different. Well, Doc, what's the story?
Well, Mr. Stanford, are you familiar with the latest thinking about cosmic rays and evolution?
Oh, vaguely. The rays come out of space, and every 1,000 years or so, they cause a mutation, cause some animal to give birth to a slightly different species. Is that right?
That'll do. Now you can understand what I mean when I tell you that I have a theory as to the cause of this change in species, this mutation. I believe it can be done. Not with radiation, Mr. Stanford, but chemically. I've tried a few experiments with plants and fungus.
You got any samples?
Unfortunately, nothing I can show, only theoretical records. But I don't think they make sense to you.
Well, it sounds great in scientific circles, Doc, but it's not exactly what I'd call front page stuff. Hey, you know, it's kind of stuffy in here.
It's the heat from the mountain. I use it sometimes for experiments. Will you excuse me, Mr. Stanford? I'll go down to the lab and bring you up some photos of my fungus experiments. They might prove interesting to you.
I'd appreciate that.
Robert, are you sure what you're doing is absolutely right?
Right? Don't you see him? He's perfect for it. Besides, I've changed the enzyme. It's got to work this time. A physical and a psychological change. We'll keep records on every move he makes.
That's not what I mean. Do you have the right to do this to him? After all, the others were different. They volunteered.
But Tara, he's exactly the type I need. This is for science, for human knowledge. What happens to one man doesn't make any difference. You didn't seem to care for the others, Tara.
I forgot how to care about anybody a long time ago. You ought to know that.
Good. Keep it that way.
Do you want your other wine or you want to save it? I don't care either way.
Let's save it for
The toast.
Edward's video, yeah. Otherwise, I got still reserved.
I gotta drive. Oh yeah, I need the potion bottle. So I'm gonna walk in. Maybe you can come back and I'll just walk in.
Yeah. I can do that. What part are we at?
Break-in number 1. He's just injected with the serum.
Okay. This is the Manster. Break-in number 1. 5, 4. Hey everybody. We're back. Celeste went to go get that potion. Or more of it. I'm not exactly sure what she's doing, but I'm sure she'll be back in a moment. So far, this dude has just been injected with some questionable stuff. There's no doubt about that. Go partying and now somebody, yeah.
Morgan,
Yes?
I got the serum.
Yeah?
It was a good potion,
Oh, good.
but had some side effects.
Uh-oh.
There's something growing on my shoulder.
I see that. Let's cover
It kind of
that.
looks like a monkey.
Yeah, I think that is a monkey. I don't know what it is. It's
So
got
I'm not
fur.
sure if like
I don't know.
there's some. I don't know if it was the salamander instead of the newt.
It looks fun, though. I want one of those.
There's a monkey on my shoulder.
We don't know that yet. Can I try? This is a delicate bottle. Isn't this a beautiful bottle? Yeah, it doesn't taste that.
It tastes salamander.
There it is. There it is. Now we just have to wait and see. But I feel great. Except for
What are we going to do about this?
My tongue tastes disgusting. It's all over my tongue, Celeste. We'll figure that out later. This is awful.
Yeah, speaking of that, Morgan.
Please don't. Please don't. No, please don't. Yes, Celeste.
Morgan, what? Why did the monkey take his banana to the doctor?
I don't know. Why would a monkey do that?
Because it wasn't feeling good.
Get her off the set. Get her off the set. Take her. Somebody take her.
Blame it on that thing.
You know.
Right, you.
No, this is you every week. It's every week. Every week.
I'll work on a better one.
You would be great.
Morgan?
Yes, Celeste.
Morgan?
This is my patience. Get it out. Just get it out while I still have some.
What do you call a monkey that's flying through the air?
A flying monkey.
A hot air balloon.
I do have a question.
Yes?
Have you seen that picture going around the internet? It's an old one. And it's of the woman who has, I'm assuming, has had Botox. And she's doing that with her mouth. And then they compare it to a baboon's butt. That has forever, like, stuck in my mind. It's a side-by-side picture.
No.
Yeah. It's really something. It's like Botox gone wrong.
Oh, I
or
need to look
something.
this up now.
Oh, yes. We're going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you good.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Yes. And then you know what? I might just have that made into a poster and put on your wall. If you want to tell me about baboons.
Well, Morgan, I have a question about this movie.
Oh, yes.
Why is the scientist injecting the reporter with stuff? That's pretty sketch.
It's really sketch. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why he thought that this man was a prime candidate for this. But this is really scary.
Like, this reporter, I don't particularly like him. He seems like kind of a jerk, but he's just there partying it up, like living his life, and then he's like, oh, I'm tired.
Time to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's already suspicious if you're that tired.
Yes.
Might be something in your drink.
Yes. Yes. Especially when you're going to a deep sleep and you're going to notice somebody's poking with the needle. We'll see where this goes, but I know. I have a feeling. I shouldn't say I know because I can't say for sure. But I feel that this doctor has dubious intentions.
Yeah, I think that he is untrustworthy and that he is trying to be like this mad scientist character. I love mad scientist movies, though.
I do too. I do too.
Like, there is no better villain than a mad scientist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to paint science badly. I love science.
Yes.
But on the other side, if you're only concerned with exploration and discovery and you're not concerned with ethics, I think that's the real lesson of mad scientist movies.
Yeah. And that's when you become a very bad scientist, is
Yes.
when you ignore all ethics.
But I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yes. Yes, I love the fantasy horror mad doctors. Those are cool.
I have a feeling something very unfortunate is about to happen to this man.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Should we see?
Yes, let's see.
Oh, hello, Doc. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I just couldn't keep my eyes open.
Oh, I feel that way myself many times up here.
Seem to have collected myself a kink in the neck, too.
These are the pictures I thought you might be interested in.
Oh. Well, I'll take those back to Tokyo with me, if you don't mind, Doc.
Oh, by all means. How about one for the road?
That's not a bad idea. Might wake me up.
I'll be coming down to Tokyo very shortly. We must get together there. I could use a little vacation from my work.
Sure, that'd be fine.
Here's the morning report for you.
Thanks.
I'm forced to agree with you, Larry. Not much to this Dr. Suzuki report. I understand he's independently wealthy, one of these wealthy crackpots.
Oh, he's not such a bad guy. He serves lousy whiskey, though. Gave me a hangover on 2 of them. As a matter of fact, he phoned up this morning, said he was coming to Tokyo. Wants to take me out on some fancy dinner or something.
Geisha party?
Who knows? Anyway, I'm just filling in time till I head for New York and Linda. This globetrotting almost broke us up.
By the way, Larry, you're going to be here a few days. I've got a report here on some smuggling going on down in Hong Kong. I wonder if you could hop a plane and go down there.
No dice, Ian. You pulled this one more story routine on me once too often. This time I'm going home. I'll tell you what you can do with that report.
What's that?
Make a paper airplane out of it and sail it out the window.
Matthews? Oh, yes. Just a moment. Larry, it's for you. New York. Can't imagine who it might be.
Okay, I'll take it over here. And how about some privacy? Put that call through here.
Oh, darling, it's wonderful to hear your voice. What? Oh, everything's all right. I just wanted to hear you.
When are you coming home, Larry?
Just a few more days, darling. Lots of paperwork and stuff. You know how it is. After that, no more traveling. We can make a real start all over again. Huh? I love you too, darling. And how do you know you love me? I might not be the same person.
I'm sure you're the same, darling. I haven't changed either. I've been thinking about you all the time. I've got a picture of you in my mind. It's a nice picture, but it's not the same as the real thing.
Well, it won't be long now, darling. I'll be thinking of you all the time. We're going to some kind of a party tonight. I'll pretend you're along.
Well, have a good time, Larry.
Larry, as they say in Japan, kampai.
As we say in America, bottoms up. You know, Doc, I don't know which I like better. Japanese sake or Japanese geisha?
What's the difference? Plenty of both here.
No, seriously, Doc. I've never had time before to do this sort of thing. You have no idea how stuffy these political interviews and press conferences can be.
With so little time left, please, let me be your host and let me show you things you have never seen before in Japan. I've been working rather hard myself lately. Larry, I like you, and I'd like to show you more of Japan.
Doc, you've got yourself a deal. Kanpai.
Bottoms up.
Hey, Doc. Tell her it's an old American custom called smooch, hmm? And tell her she smooches good.
Oh, I don't
Now, wait, I haven't finished yet. Tell her she smooches good. And tell her I like to give her some advanced lessons, eh?
I don't have to tell her anything, Larry. I think she understands you very well.
Maybe, but let's find out. Hey, listen, girls, I think you're all very beautiful. Very beautiful. But I got a special thing. All right, Ian, I'm a week overdue in New York, and I've been like this for 3 days. Let's have the sermon and get it over with.
You know me better than that, Larry. Your wife called again.
So she called, so what?
Look, it's really none of my business, but you were supposed to be home by now.
Listen to me, Ian. I've been working very hard for a good many years, and now I'm supposed to go back and change myself to a desk in the New York office. Okay, if that's the way it's gotta be, it's gotta be. But before I go, I'm gonna do some of the things I never had a chance to do before. This guy Suzuki just came into my life in time. Well, that reminds me, I got a train to catch. He's taking me to a Hot Springs hotel.
And Linda?
You already set it in. It's none of your business.
How about a little second before a bath?
Suits me.
The bath's ready now. Larry, you're about to experience one of my country's greatest treasures. Hot mineral water from deep in the earth. It has wonderful effects and sometimes strange effects.
Well, I've had hot baths before, but never in such fancy surroundings. You know, Doc, it's amazing what I never got to see and do in this country all the time I've been here. I didn't realize what fun I was missing. Still, I'll have to leave sometime.
Yes, I know. Oh, I have another surprise for you.
Oh, what's that?
Do you remember my assistant, Tara? You met her at the lab. She happens to be here at the hotel. I think you'll find her especially interesting.
Why especially?
Her talent. She is, first of all, an exceptionally beautiful woman. She's been to nearly any country you can name. She's intelligent, affectionate, and, well, how shall I say it? Not unwilling to have a little adventure now and then.
Sounds too good to be true. Tell me, when do I meet this lovely mythical creature again?
Why not now?
I'm sure you two remember each other.
Well, hello again. Well, see, I guess we must have your bath here. You go ahead, we'll wait.
Why wait? I can see you're not familiar with Japanese customs, Mr. Stanford.
You mean everybody together, same bath? Well.
Larry, just remember something. I promised to make a phone call to Tokyo. Very important. I wonder if you two will excuse me.
With pleasure. Well?
Follow me.
Well, now I've seen everything, or I'm about to.
There are two baths, Mr. Stanford. One for you and one for me.
I see. What's this, the wall of Jericho?
We operate on the honor system here.
You mean this is the Japanese equivalent of a bundling bar?
Well, it keeps us apart, but not too far apart.
The doctor tells me these are mineral baths and good for me. Hope he's right.
How do you like it, Mr. Stanford?
My name is Larry. I think it's great. Having a wonderful time. Wish you were here.
Well, I'm not very far. Tell me more about yourself.
Well, not very much to tell. I've worked pretty hard all my life, and now I'm just starting to enjoy myself. How about you? Where are you from? You speak English beautifully.
I speak many languages. Is the water hot enough for you?
Yeah, plenty hot.
The real Japanese bath should be as hot as you can take it. That way you get the benefit of the minerals in the water.
Well, I seem to be getting some sort of benefit right now.
anything the matter, Larry?
Yeah, I've had enough. I'm getting out.
Say hello to my little friend.
You got one too.
Do.
I mean, I'm sorry my potion did this, but I don't feel alone now, which is nice.
No, I don't either. It's just creepy when I have to go to the bathroom.
I'm not sure what's going to happen, and I'm not sure how to fix it, but I kind of was thinking that the only way out of this is to actually have a little bit of more of this potion, because it was kind of good in the aftertaste. You want some? So we're going to see if anything worse can happen from here. Otherwise, I'm sure Morgan's going to figure out how to fix this, because I have no clue.
I have no clue either. Trying to think. But I can't think because that horrible taste in my mouth, it's back.
Yeah, I went a
you can
little
really-
heavy on the toenails.
I was going to say, you can really taste those.
Yeah, you know, what I didn't do is normally I grind them down, and I just put the whole thing in there.
Cuticle and all?
No. I had to clip his toenails. I would
Okay.
never hurt an animal. I would never hurt an
I don't
animal.
know because the toenails that I put up in the cupboard, I got them from questionable sources, and that's why I haven't used them, because I don't know where they came from, and
No,
I don't like
Scoot,
them.
our salamander.
Oh, that's right!
His toenails
needed
look
fresh.
long, so I clipped them, and then I was like, well, I don't know what to do with these, so I'm just going to throw them in this
Did you
potion.
enjoy it, though?
I think so. I think he felt pampered. It was like a spa day.
I noticed that, like, he likes to go in his water dish, and I see him, like, he twirls around in there. I've never seen a salamander do that before. And he's to the point now, Celeste, I don't know if you caught this, but, like, I dropped the mealworm in front of him, and he eats it, like, right up, and he does come out now when I take the lid off. He's getting
Aw.
pretty tame. Yeah. Scoots. Scoots
I
our
love
mole
him.
salamander.
Yes,
He's
he's a
adorable.
little salamander.
He's a
little black.
he.
Yellow.
I don't know, he, she, because they say they can be, like, I don't know, they can be male or female, or both, I guess, if they need to reproduce, from what I was reading. But Scoots is pretty big, like, that's a big salamander.
Yeah. He's kind of our mascot.
Yes. Pretty awesome. I love Scoots' buggy eyes.
But enough about Scoots, because we could go on all night about Scoots.
Yeah, he does have true eyelids.
What? Really?
Yeah, salamanders do not have true eyelids.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. That's why he always looks like he's looking at you.
I wondered that, because he was always like, giving me like dead fish eyes.
Yep. No, it's because he doesn't have eyelids, like true eyelids. He's got like that film that goes over, like how alligators have two eyelids that, you know.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I learned something new about salamanders.
Yep. Scoots.
But are not newts. And when I read
Yeah.
the potion spell book, I thought it said, I was like, oh, newt, yeah, I have one of those, and I clipped its toenails. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a salamander.
Mm-hmm.
They're different.
Yes.
But this scientist. Yeah, he's just there partying away with Larry like nothing happened. And then Larry's starting to act a little weird.
Yes.
And they go and take a mineral bath with Tara. And I don't know anything much about Tara.
I know neither.
But she seems like an interesting character. And it's kind of implied that he shouldn't be where he is right now. Like, he has a family and this is not okay.
Nope.
So I'm really not liking Larry too much at this point.
Nope.
Not cheering for him. Don't think he's that likable.
Yeah, but it's never too late for somebody to change their ways, so I can't completely, like...
Oh yeah, obviously, you know, there must be something about him, but...
Right. See, wonder
shame, for shame.
Wonder if his wife's going to show up and demand that he come home. I don't know. Heaven help the man I married.
Yeah, what are you on now? Number what?
We're not discussing that. Okay. Almost all the wrongful death suits have been settled.
We don't
And
like
I've
to
been
call her
cleared.
a Black Widow, but she's a Black Widow.
Not intentionally. I have this thing for picking on healthy men, and they don't last long. Something I've done. Okay? And natural causes. Natural causes.
Plausible deniability.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like snuggling with this thing.
Is it like chattering in your ear like mine is?
Yes, it talks. It tells me things.
I feel like it's getting bigger or moving or like...
Don't go anywhere. I feel like it wants to leave now. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, it's got feet. It's got feet.
You know what? Let's go back to the movie and then we can figure out what's going
no,
on here.
No, it's trying to get off.
Mine too. It's
trying to go.
peeling itself off my shoulder.
Yep.
Okay.
Enjoy this movie.
Bye.
It's a great little song, a great little country. Hey, now I'm going to show you where I live. Can you mix a martini?
What is that?
That's a musical martini. Yum-da-da-dee, yum-da-da-dee, yum-da-da, yum-da-da, din-da-da, yum-da-dum-da-da-da.
Hello, Larry.
Well, this is quite a surprise.
I think I'd better go.
I think you'd better stay. We've all got some things to talk about.
Anybody mind if I fix myself a drink? You know, Ian, there's a name for a guy who'll pull a trick like this.
Ian had nothing to do with it. I dragged him here. I flew in today, Larry. I couldn't stand it any longer. Ian wouldn't tell me a thing, but it wasn't hard to guess that you'd found company.
Sorry, Larry. Yeah, sure. All right, let's not draw this one out. Let's make it front page, top banner line now. So you found out, so what?
Darling, I came here so as I could see you. So as you could see me. I don't want things to go on this way, Larry. You've got to make a choice right now. The girlfriend or me.
Tara, I don't think we're wanted here. Let's go someplace and finish the evening.
Good night, Mrs. Stanford.
Larry, I'll wait here till midnight, then I'm leaving. The choice is yours.
I made my choice.
Oh, Ian. Ian, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Fight. That's all you can do.
I want to fight Ian, but he's changed. He's so different.
There's still hope.
Look, I'll wait here till midnight. I could talk to him alone. If he's not back, I'll go to the hotel.
And then?
And then I've lost the battle. What else can I do?
You want me to stay here for a while?
No. No, please go. I've got to work this out for myself.
Good luck, Linda.
Thanks, Ian.
Hey, how about that? You know, Tara, I figured you'd live in a place like this. It fits you. It's beautiful.
Larry, why did you come with me tonight? Why did you make that choice?
I'll tell you the truth, Tara. It's you I want. I feel comfortable with you. Well, something strange has been happening to me lately. I can't explain it. You're the only one that seems to understand. Don't ever leave me.
No, Larry, not this way.
What do you mean, not this way?
When I belong to a man, no one else does. If it can't be that way, then I don't want him.
You're thinking about Linda?
Yes. She's not going to give up so easily, Larry. I know how a woman thinks. If I'm not mistaken, she's waiting for you at your apartment right now.
She said she'd leave if I didn't come back.
That won't settle it. You must go and tell her it's finished. It would be best that way.
You wait for me here?
I'll wait for you to come back. If you come back.
Go, Linda. Go home.
Harry, what's the matter? What is it? Can I help you?
Nothing's the matter. I don't need any help. I just want you to leave.
I know I shouldn't have stayed here, but I couldn't give up that easily.
Give up what? What we never had? You've been here all this time, you know. I've asked you to join me overseas more than once.
Larry, what sort of a life is that? Living in hotels, places not even on the map, picking up and moving every time there's a new war or revolution?
You married me. You knew I was a foreign correspondent.
Yes, I know, but I figured one day you could settle down.
Settle down. That's a good way to put it. Settle down like mud in a pool. Bridge on Wednesdays, cocktail Thursdays, PTA Fridays.
But you know
I can't give you this kind of stuff, Linda. Go home and find someone else.
Larry, what's happened to you?
I don't know, Linda. I just want you to let me alone, that's all. Just leave me alone. Go away.
I won't let you alone, Larry. I'm fighting for something that belongs to you and me. I don't know how it happened, but it won't last. This woman, she's got you all mixed up so you can't think straight. I don't know how it started. Maybe a weak moment.
Weak?
Maybe you...
You think I'm weak? Do you think I covered all those wars and revolutions because I was weak? Or maybe it's because I never put you in your place before, never slapped you down when you needed it.
Harry, what's gotten into you?
Nothing's gotten into me! I just became my real self for once, that's all. Nobody's gonna tie me down anymore. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do.
I heard you singing. I don't know why I came in. I was just passing by. I guess you don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's just as well. Makes it easier to talk. I've got to talk to someone. I've got to get it out of me. Got to get it out of me.
I thought you weren't coming back. You were a long time.
I told you. After Linda left, I went out for a walk.
Where did you go?
I don't know. Fix me another drink, will you? It was like a dream, sort of nightmare. Only I don't know where the dream stopped and the real thing began. I came to a temple, I remember that. And then I was walking, just walking.
Does your hand hurt? Those prayer beads, where did you get them?
I don't know, picked them up someplace. I can't remember. I have a feeling I don't want to remember. I want to forget.
That's something I can do. Help you forget.
I like everything about this place, but the music. Well, maybe I'm getting a little senile.
You're as young as you ever were, Ian, and as kind. It's sweet of you to bring me here. No, I was getting a bit lonely. It's an understatement. I was getting ready to scream.
Linda, I asked you here because I want to talk to you about Larry. What the devil's gotten into him lately?
I don't know. Maybe it's what you just said. The devil's gotten into him.
He used to be a good reporter, Linda. Oh, reliable. Now when I want him, I can hardly find him. And when I do, I can't seem to break through to him. You say hello, and he starts an argument. I've never seen anyone change so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem the same person.
What are you gonna do? You can't stay here in Tokyo forever and watch Larry go to pieces like this.
I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, Ian. But I'm sure of one thing. I still love Larry. And I'm not going to run away. Guess I'll just have to stick around for a while and hope.
Well, as you can see, I'm once again footloose and fancy-free.
Yes, same here. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, there's a little problem.
Yeah.
They split into Monkey Celeste and Monkey Morgan.
They did.
And they scampered off to tear up our house.
No, I'm not cleaning it up, so I'm not worried about it. I'm on vacation.
There were things being thrown. Not all of them were our objects.
Yep, that's why I tell you flush the toilet, Celeste.
And we're not really sure how to handle this split. But we are going to figure it out. Anyway, that's a problem for future Celeste and future Morgan to deal with in a couple minutes. In the meantime.
Yeah, this movie.
Whoa.
The wife showed up.
Yeah, I was rooting for her. She seems like a good person.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, I'm not leaving. You need to come here and talk to me. And he's like, ciao, I am leaving with Tara. And then Tara was like, you need to solve things with your wife because I don't want to be involved in this whole messy situation. And it just got even worse from there. But they've all noticed that he is acting strangely. And why he is acting strangely is probably the serum, I'm guessing. This seems like, right now, a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, injected with something and then suddenly, like, switching personalities and acting weird and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. But I bet, because we know he's been injected with something, I would be led to believe that it's...
They have no clue. Mm. And I don't know why the doctor did it, or scientist guy. Mm. But I think we're going to find out. I
think so. I hope so too. Yeah.
But then he kills that priest.
Yeah.
And it's just implied that he kills the priest. The priest's dead. He's wearing the prayer beads. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, you killed him.
Larry, you need to go home.
Confess.
Can't stay here. Or you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Larry.
And he's extremely unlikable to me. I do not enjoy this character whatsoever. Nope. I am kind of hoping that Tara and Linda go off together and are happy because I like both of them.
Yeah, I agree. I want to throw unmentionable things at Larry. Like, that's how Larry makes me feel.
Speaking of throwing things, I bet we could get Monkey Celeste and Monkey Morgan to throw some things at him because they really enjoy that.
I think we should.
They are a handful.
We should.
Speaking of handfuls. Morgan.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is too much. It's too much. What?
Morgan. What do you call a monkey at the South Pole?
What?
Lost.
Not to make this any worse, but they have seemed to have found the crocodile dung pile, and they have brought it inside. Just so you know. You're cleaning it.
So they're not just throwing their own right now?
Nope. No.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
I'm not cleaning it.
You make sure you wash your hands. No, do not touch the table. Oh, I'm gonna puke. I need sanitizer. I need sanitizer.
You know what, Morgan? I have a really good idea. I have a good idea. Why don't I stay home with Monkey Morgan? Because I don't like looking at Monkey Celeste. That just freaks me out. So I stay home with Monkey Morgan. We work on cleaning the house.
Yes, please.
And you take Monkey Celeste out to play in the snow because I'm feeling she really wants to go play in the snow.
Fine, because I can't stand the smell in here, and I don't. It's my mice in China. Put that down. Just Monkey Celeste, you are out of control, girl.
You get your snowsuit on. I don't think they listen.
The mice in China.
Okay, we're gonna deal with this.
Yep.
Monkey Morgan is probably way better at cleaning it than Monkey Celeste because you are way better at cleaning.
Picking up the tiny pieces. I like it, girl.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank
you. So
you.
we'll work on cleaning this stuff, and you go out on your outing in the snow and have fun like I want to do, and
going to the snow.
Well, I knew if I kept looking, I'd find you.
All right, you found me. Now what?
We've got a pretty big story to cover this morning. What's the matter with your hand?
I burned it.
When are you coming back to work, Larry?
Seems to me I got some vacation due.
Yes, you have, but you're still being carried in my books. I think I have a right to know what your plans are.
Plans? Who has any plans? Well, Ian, do me a favor. If you're not drinking, leave me alone, will you?
I was about to. I've got an office to take care of, you know. But I have a suggestion. How about tonight? You and I used to go on some pretty good binges together.
Not tonight.
Look, Larry. Confession's good for the soul and all that. Are you sure there isn't something you'd like to tell me?
You're pressing your luck, Ian.
All right, Larry, all right. Whenever what's eating you stops eating, you've got a job waiting. But remember this, it can't wait forever. Where'd you get those?
Get what?
Those.
Oh, I don't know. Picked them up somewhere.
They're Buddhist prayer beads.
You don't say.
Well, I just thought it odd you had them. They're common around here, but I've never seen you with anything like that before.
There must be a lot of things you've never seen, Ian.
Yes. The Buddhist prayer beads.
As a matter of fact, I talked to quite a few Buddhists recently. I found out one very good thing about them.
What's that?
They mind their own business.
All right, Larry.
Look at that, Tara. There's a definite cycle. That proves another theory of mine. The change doesn't come all at once. Larry Stanford right now is going through the metamorphosis. This is his old self here at the bottom of each curve. And this is his new self. Actually a different species of man at the top. But notice how the waves are rising. Before long, he'll be entirely on the top. Entirely a new being.
Robert, I don't like it.
That's your privilege. Not everyone's interested in mutation.
That's not what I mean. I don't like what I'm doing. I know you had to keep him in Tokyo, and at first I didn't care. Any emotion I ever had was killed in me a long time ago. But maybe I've just a little left, and I don't like watching it happen to him.
Are you falling in love with him, Tara?
I don't think I'm able to fall in love. You don't have any illusions about us, do you? You know where you found me. And you know what happens to me if I have to go back there. That's the only reason I stayed with you, Robert. Can I make it any clearer than that?
Look at her, Tara. Take another look at Emiko. You knew her, Tara, when she was, oh, what shall we say? When she was an ordinary woman. Not a bad-looking woman. Remember? Can you hear me, Emiko? Can you understand what I'm saying? You think I'm heartless, don't you, Tara? You like to pretend to be a woman without a soul. But these things really bother you, don't they? I think you forget that Emiko was my first human experiment. That she begged me to try the enzyme out on her. And when I wouldn't, she took it herself. And you forget that my brother Kenji volunteered after I gave him full warning.
I know all that. Is that supposed to excuse you?
I don't have to make excuses to anyone, Tara. I'm just trying to remind you of something. Your very good friend, Larry Stanford, is going to change completely. Nothing can stop that now. I might be able to separate his new self, but I'm not going to take that chance. Do you know what that means, Tara? It means when he changes, he'll be an alien thing, a species that's never walked this earth before. Do you think they'll let a thing like that live? Do you think anybody will? Think it over, Tara. Ask yourself if you can afford to fall in love with a monster like Emiko, the woman who used to be my wife.
Come in. Hello, Larry. I'm glad we found you in.
Any reason why you wouldn't?
put out the sputtering fuse, will you? Are you going to ask us in?
All right, come in. You know where the drinks are.
This is my friend, Dr. Jensen, Larry. I happened to be with him tonight and asked him to come along. Hope you don't mind.
Why should I? Hi, Doc.
How do you do?
Larry, I think you can guess why I want to talk to you. I think you know your behavior lately has not been exactly like your old self.
Now, listen to me.
Now, wait a minute. Don't blow your cork. I've got a couple of questions I mean to ask, whether they're my business or not.
All right, go ahead and ask him.
First question. Do you remember when I saw you in a bar after that old Buddhist priest was murdered? You had a string of Buddhist prayer beads with you, and you never did say why. Now, I suppose this is far-fetched, but I couldn't help feeling there was a connection. Now, tell me the truth, Larry. Did you accidentally see the murder or something like that? Did it set you off, put you in that rotten mood?
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth, Ian. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Second question. Do you realize that your behavior lately has had every aspect of a man flipping his lid?
What are you trying to say, Ian?
Larry, Dr. Jensen is a psychiatrist, the best in Tokyo. That's why I brought him. I'd like you to let him talk to you. World Press will pick up the bill.
So you're a witch doctor, eh?
Well, some people do call us that. I can see right now that your case would be most interesting. Here's my card. What about an appointment tomorrow morning, say 10 o'clock?
Get out of here, both of you. Doc, you go and rattle your bones somewhere else. I look after my own problems.
No,
you can get out of here. Just let me alone, that's all. Get out. Just let me alone, that's all. Just let me alone. Let me alone!
Hello, police? This is Dr. Jensen. Akasaka 5, show me 132. Please send police here immediately. This is urgent.
Oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing, Celeste? Answer me. Yeah, they're gonna put you in some type of lab. And I don't have a wildlife license right now. It expired. Well, at least it's snow and not poop. Oh no. I feel like I'm enabling this behavior. You still gotta understand some type of English, right? Why'd you drag me out here, Celeste? I hate the snow. It's miserable. It's cold and I don't like it. Of course you're half monkey, so you're not gonna answer me. But I have to come out and supervise. Don't you dare. Oh, just wait. There's grass. I can see grass. Grass. This is terrible snow. Are you cold yet? It's like 10 degrees. Oh, there we go again. Giving you a sedative when we go home. This is parkour! How do we do this?
All right, fellas, go on back to the office and write this up. I'll see you in about a half an hour. I'm afraid I've got a personal interest in this one, Superintendent. I knew Dr. Jensen very well.
Mr. Matthews, I'm going to ask a favor. I wish you wouldn't print this story just yet.
Not print it now. Wait a minute. Dr. Jensen was internationally known. This is news.
Mr. Matthews, there's a killer loose in Tokyo, the worst known in 30 years, and I've got to stop him. Now, so far, we've reported every murder he's committed. This time, I want to throw him off guard. Perhaps he'll wonder why it wasn't reported. Perhaps he'll come back.
When you say don't print this story, you're asking quite a bit. I have responsibility to my readers, you know.
You also have one to your friend, Dr. Jensen. Believe me, Mr. Matthews, I'm determined to catch this murderer. I have to answer to my own superiors, and if I don't catch him, I'll be obliged to resign.
Well, I'll hold off for the time being, but you can't keep a thing like this quiet for long.
Tomorrow, there'll be a press conference in my office at 5 o'clock. I'll try to have something more definite for you by then.
All right, and perhaps by that time, I'll have something for you. Larry? Larry, are you here? Larry? You must be the cleaning woman. Come inside. Dozo.
I.
Gentlemen, the killings have been at these places. Usually we get a pattern from something like this, but not this time. He seems to strike blindly, without reason.
That's a very impressive map, Superintendent. But just exactly what are you doing about these murders?
Well, we've doubled the police on duty, and every officer carries extra arms. And we've deployed our men so that reinforcements are always nearby.
I'd like to know, sir, when do you expect to catch the killer?
I'm sorry, I don't know. If we could find a pattern, I might be able to estimate. But this killer, well, he doesn't even seem to be human. Any more questions, gentlemen?
Is that all you've got for us?
That's all I have right now.
Well, thanks, Superintendent. But next time you call us in, I hope you've got more of a story.
Well, Mr. Matthews, I suppose you're not satisfied either.
Superintendent, I've come to a decision. Not an easy one. But I'm thinking of your men out there and all the others who may shortly find themselves victims.
Yes?
I'm afraid I have something very important to tell you.
Yes, it does look bad. But still, you can never tell about evidence. It can be very deceiving. Hi. Soka. Well, he's killed someone else. This time one of my policemen.
Are you sure it was the same killer?
No doubt. And he got away again.
I just can't believe it was Larry.
Well, whether we're sure of it or not, Mr. Matthews, the time has come to take some precautions.
Pick up Larry?
Yes, if we can find him.
Well, he's bound to return to his apartment sooner or later. I suppose you can put a stakeout on it.
I'm going to handle this personally, and I'd like you to come along.
Larry? Larry!
There he goes! Yamada, suita koi. Okanamono, study K.
田さん、
あ
取り逃がしたようですな。
あ
残念です。
残念でしたね。What happened? He got away.
I think I know where he's going, to Taras. Follow me.
Right. Well, it's fortunate she wasn't here. But I wonder where she went to. He's going to try and get her.
Still looking for that pattern, Superintendent?
No, I'm afraid I'm just trusting to luck now.
Superintendent,
Yes.
when you find him, will you remember that something's happened to him? Something he can't control. I know, Larry.
Are you asking me not to shoot to kill?
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Stanford. I can't promise anything right now. Hi. Oh, wakarimasu. He's been sighted at the shipyards. Come on.
So, Morgan, how was playing in the snow?
It was better than staying here and cleaning up poop, okay? I'll admit that.
Wait, I was supposed to clean, wasn't I?
I couldn't smell it when I walked in. I assumed you did.
We just threw it all. Monkey Morgan talked me into it. It looked fun.
Do you think we can donate them to the zoo?
We're gonna have to do something with them, but do you feel like there's some part of us that's missing, or we should be reattached?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do here. I feel like we shouldn't have drank that second part of that potion.
Yeah, I don't think we should have either.
But did you remember in this movie how he saw the eyeball in his shoulder?
Yes, yes.
So, fun trivia. In Army of Darkness, Sam Raimi actually pays homage to that scene when he has that eyeball on Ash.
Yeah.
And it splits into like good Ash and evil Ash. So I thought that was cool because I feel like this is it's a little known movie, and I don't think it's one that most people have seen, so most people probably wouldn't recognize that scene as from anything else, but it was actually, a nod to this movie.
It's
The
pretty cool.
Manster.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty neat. I didn't know that until you told me. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either, and even watching this movie, it didn't click to me because, you don't think of Army of Darkness when you're watching this movie, and you don't think, oh, the people who made Army of Darkness probably watched The Manster. Like, why would they?
Right. What else are we going to tell them, Celeste?
There was some trivia about the card.
Yes. Did we get that far yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. But there is at one point in this movie where you will see Ian driving down the road, and he is driving he's got left side steering. Now, in Japan, they follow England that way, and they all drive on the right. They have right side steering. I can't say they drive on the right side of the road because that doesn't sound correct. But steering wise, America, we're on the left side. England and Japan, they go on the right. And yeah, so that's kind of a typo in this movie.
Yeah, because it was like an American movie, but it was filmed in Japan. So you would think, being filmed in Japan, that they would drive
correctly.
Yeah.
There's also a typo in the opening credits, and this is a legit typo. Instead of saying
didn't catch it.
Nope. It says all right reserved, and we all know by now. We're old enough to know all rights reserved. So.
But only one of them was reserved for this movie. We don't know which one.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So we haven't figured that out yet, but we still have the rights to show this, so that's
yes,
good.
It's public domain, so we're good. And yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to go find a volcano, like where the doctor lives, just because this has been a day.
Yeah, we need to go deal with these monkeys.
I'm so tired, Joy.
They exhaust me too.
That just it started when I drank that potion. I'm tired. I'm so tired. But yeah, should we put them back into the movie?
Yeah, let's check out the ending.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get back with you soon.
There he goes! Try not to shoot! Take him alive! Don't we better wait here. Well, between this and heat treatment, there's a chance. I'm not sure, but there's bound to be some sort of change.
If he comes back.
He'll be here. Kenji came back, remember? At the risk of being over-poetic, let me put it this way. He was conceived in the mountain. He'll return to the mountain.
You shouldn't have done it, Robert. You shouldn't have started the whole thing.
I suppose I'm just beginning to realize that. Still, look what I've given to science. It's all in this notebook, the whole case history, except for one detail, the formula for the enzyme. I don't want this experiment to repeat it, ever.
I don't know what your plans are, but don't destroy him. Not the way you destroyed Kenji. Promise me that.
You did fall in love with Gladys Stanford, didn't you? Tara, some of us aren't meant to know love. Not as ordinary people do. I haven't had very good luck myself in that respect.
But you've got to try with Larry. You've got to try to bring him back.
I tried with Kenji, and I kept trying with Emiko, even when I knew it was hopeless. I'm afraid that was a mistake. But with this new injection and heat, lots of heat, it may work. He might separate completely, split into two human beings. But Tara, what will they be?
I'm leaving you, Robert.
You can't leave me, Tara. We've gone through this before. Do you want to go back to where I found you?
Yes, I'll go back to that if necessary.
Don't talk like a child. Haven't I treated you well? Bought you anything you wanted? What else do you want? The illusion of respectability? All right, if that's what you want, I'll marry you. That can be arranged now.
You may need this, Robert. Police Department. Inspector Aida, please.
Can you understand me, amigo? Amigo, try hard. Try this time. You used to be my wife. And before that, you were my sweetheart. Remember? We went to America. We went to the university together. We had wonderful plans, didn't we? We were going to be great scientists. Like Pierre and Marie Curie. But it didn't work out that way, did it, amigo? I'm sorry. I don't know why. Maybe I offended the gods. Honey, I didn't used to believe in gods. Forgive me.
But did you give him my message? I see. I see.
Come on. Don't be afraid. You know me. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
I guess there's nothing else we can do now, except wait.
I'll wait. I'll wait as long as I have to.
It may be quite a while. I'll have to make a formal arrest when he's well enough. I have no choice.
I understand, Superintendent.
It's going to pose quite a legal problem. Who really did all these things?
It wasn't Larry. It couldn't have been Larry. It must have been something, someone else. Why did it have to happen? Why?
I don't know, Linda. He was an average sort of guy, the image of us all. How can I say this? There was good in Larry and there was evil. The evil part broke through, took hold. Call it an accident or call it a warning.
A warning?
I'm a reporter, not a mystic, Linda. But there are things beyond us, things perhaps we're not meant to understand. If what's happened has made this all clear, well then, perhaps it makes sense after all. Have faith, Linda. Have faith in the good that's still in Larry and in all men.
And then you can like, yeah. Go! Shoot! Shoot! Go! 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 The last circle. Get out of here! I'm getting the wasp spray next. Go! Go! And the broom! Go! Be free! Be free! Cause mayhem elsewhere. I'm done. I'm so done.
Hey, Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weirdly quiet. Where did Monkey Celeste and Monkey Morgan go?
I let them go into the woods.
What? You let the what?
I let them go into the woods.
They're off in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
We're free! Ha! We're free! They were horrible. I'm so happy
I thought you were going to be upset.
No, I feel like I have my life back.
Yes.
I don't know what's going to happen to them. I hope they don't destroy the local ecosystem.
They can go cause mayhem elsewhere.
Yes. Not sad to see you go. They belong in a zoo.
2 things, maybe 3. We have a lot of broken glass to clean up.
Okay.
We also need to get rid of this fecal smell because it's overpowering and very unsanitary.
Yeah, I'm smelling some weird stuff here.
Thirdly, I need more mace.
Yeah, you maced them?
I didn't mace them. I just aimed it in their general direction. But then the wind took it and...
Okay.
My eyes still hurt. I got most of it out. But I need more mace, and that should be a lesson to me of why we don't just detonate mace.
Well, at least this experiment didn't turn out too badly. My potion was not that good, but...
Now we know what happens when you substitute the newt nails for the salamander toenails.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again.
I agree. But you know, all's well that ends well, and I don't think we're any worse for the wear, and...
Look out the window up there. Is it a mushroom cloud?
Oh. I'm glad that we have insurance.
Get the shovel because I'm going to have to get those footprints gone so that way they can't trace them back to the house here.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of this. I'm going to pour a bunch of salt there, I think. Lots of salt.
Lots of salt. We're going to melt that snow. That'd be even better since
But I don't think we have to worry about them ever again. I don't think they'll cause any more problems for us, and I think they're probably out of our lives.
Ooh, the second building just... Ooh, boy.
We're going to be hearing about this on the news, aren't we?
Oh, I think so. And I think the woods just caught on fire, too.
Well, once again, plausible deniability.
There's a tornado. Do they have your wand, Celeste?
Oh, where's my wand?
Because there's a tornado now, like...
This isn't good. This is not good.
No, but we're going to let you fine folks go. Thank you for joining us tonight and bearing with us as we watched The Manster.
Which I like the ending of.
Yes.
He explodes the lab and the scientist kills the creature in the cave, which made me kind of sad,
There's
but
my wand.
it also reminded me of our situation with the The monkeys and how at some point you just gotta put them down and, but I would never hurt an animal, so you letting them out in the woods is probably way better, and I hope they had fun with you and everything like that, and...
Yep. I'm sorry.
I still like Linda. Still don't like Larry.
Nope.
Tara's okay.
Yeah, Tara's okay in my book too. But...
yeah.
Until next time... Without much further ado, right?
I don't have my wand, so you're gonna have to do this for me.
We're gonna hex you soon.
Push him up at the swing the musica.
Oh, that was very nice. Come on up here now. Here's your money. Come on, take it. Don't be bashful. Come on. That's it. Oh, that's good.
Muchas gracias. Thank you too much.
You're a cute little fellow. Say, I've got somebody I want you to meet. Oh, Pudgy. Come here, Pudgy. Who's here? We have a guest. See? Isn't he cute? Come on over here. The little jittermunk. Go ahead now. Don't be backward. Go play, that's it. There's nothing to be afraid of. You play around and maybe he'll show you some tricks. That's it. You play nice now, because I have to go out. And when I come back, I may have a surprise for you, if you're good. Huh? Oh, Mr. Organ Man! $2.
Mamma mia, how many times I have to tell you it's a tree box, a tree?
$2.
What's the matter with you, lady? You're making me crazy. It's a tree box. It's a tree box.